Hey guys, and welcome back to Inspirational Academy. In our last video, we had a discussion about AWS solution architect domains. Now we will look at some items of fundamentals of AWS, and the first one is Elastic Compute Cloud, which is also known as EC2. EC2 is a web service that gives secure and resizable compute resources in the AWS cloud. The EC2 service allows us to provision and configure capacity with minimal effort. And it provides with easy control of our computing resources. EC2 reduces the time required to obtain and boot new servers to just minutes. The efficiency, this kind of efficiency allows us to scale the capacity vertically and horizontally such as our computing requirement changes. Now we will have a look on a practical approach for the AWS console. This is how AWS management console look like. And first, you need to make an account on AWS. This is my account. Let me just sign it out, and let's see this how to sign in console. So you can also, I have already created an account, and for the new users, you can create a new AWS account from here. So let me just log in. So, and now we're gonna go for the services, and we can see there here is EC2. So this is EC2 dashboard. We can see my region is Asia Pacific, and there are multiple options. There are multiple not options. We can say it is features, elastic IPs, security groups, key pairs, and right now there is no such running instances for me. So next you can see the scheduled events, service health, the zone, and more other. So let's go ahead and create an EC2 instance here. The very first step for EC2 is like we have to choose an Amazon machine image. We have lots of options available here. Red Hat, SUSE, Ubuntu Server, Microsoft Windows, and many more features. Since this is like a basic pack for me, a free account, so I'll go for the first one, which is Amazon Linux 2 AMI, and this is 64 bits, 66. Let me select it. Okay, now the second step is I have to choose the instance type. What is this? Like there are multiple options available for wide selection for instance types. These are it is a kind of virtual service that can run my applications. I have to check the combination of CPU, storage, memory, and networking and everything. So I'm gonna use the general purpose. It's T2 micro, one CPU, memory JB1, EPS. So let me go ahead. It is already selected. Now next will be configure instance. So the next is configure instance details. Here we will see that we can, the first option is number of instances. We have by default selected one. We can create one, two, or more instances under the same AMI, but for now we just select one. And There are multiple options. We just gonna focus on the main topics here. Just for basic version, I am role. I am role. We can create the new I am just for the instances type. What kind of our rights to the multiple instances. Shutdown behavior. There are two options like stop or terminate. Enable terminate protection. If you're gonna create an instance and we can delete it using a console or API, but if you're gonna select it, then it will not be able to delete it from our other options. So no problem. Let's just focus on creating our instance for now. The next step will be the adding the storage. The storage part, it acts as like a hard disk of a device, and you can see the details here. The size is HIP, general purpose, and it's not encrypted. Now we have option available to increase the size of the our storage, but for our basic version we'll keep it the same, and since it is provided by our free tier by AWS, so let's just focus on this one, and next part it will be edit the tags. Here we can add tags to our instance, just to identify what exactly our instance is about, or anything we want to add in the tagging. For example, like let me just add a tag as a name, and the name value I can give like it is a demo. I can add another tag which named as description, and like for demo purpose. So just we have to identify our instance with these tags for now. Next is configure security group. Now the security group, it can act as a firewall for our instance, and here is like we're creating a new. Let's just create a new security group, but I'm gonna name as standard demo, or just standard. Description, like what kind of type I'm gonna use. I'll take it in description. I'm going to use SSH, HTTP, HTTPS. Let's just take it, the three options. So now the first one is SSH, protocol TCP, port number is 22, we know. Let's just add other options, HTTP and HTTPS. So here we can see the description of these types, the port range, and now how we can use our security group. If I'm gonna like SSH my instance, so everyone can do it custom anywhere or just me. So I'm gonna put this permission for me only. This means only I can SSH my instance. This is my IP. And let's just take it as anyone can do HTTP and HTTPS my instance. So this is a security group, and let's just I guess this was the last option. Now we have to just review over all of the settings. Okay, so this is my AMI detail, my instance type, my security group, my instance details and storage and tagging details are here. Now let's just go to the launch. Okay, now there will be a pop-up before after launching and ask for a key pair. And if we have already a key pair, or we can just create a new key pair, and we have to give it a name. Let's just name as key demo. Okay, and this key demo, it will be just act like credentials to SSH our instance. And let's just download the key there. Okay, key demo. This is a .pm extension for the our this key, and for the security reasons, we have to like keep it to ourselves only. No, we don't have to share it, and we can use it to SSH our instance, and it can only be downloaded only once. I mean, we can't download it twice or more times for the security reason. You see, this will give us an error creating key pair because it is already there in our system. Okay, since we have already this, let's just launch the instance. Initiating. The instance is now launching. Here you can see it's in pending states. Let's just wait. It will take some time to launch. So now we can see that our instance is successfully created and it's in running state. Below we can see the descriptions like public IP, private IPs, and instance type, and everything, every other detail we can see here. So this is the video of how we can create an EC2 instance. And we will be going further how to SSH and with the other fundamentals of AWS in our next video. Thank you guys for viewing this video.